President Trump declaring a national emergency on energy and the move designed to increase production of fossil fuels. Mike Sommers is the president of the American Petroleum Institute. A few things happening here. One is what's the practical effect of this? Because you had the Biden team on their way out saying, what's everyone complaining about? We've never been producing more oil than we are today.
Dana, American energy was on the ballot and American energy won. And President Trump just yesterday delivered on his promise to return us to energy dominance. These executive orders are exactly what the doctor ordered. We need more energy in this country to supply the needs of the American people, which are only growing. As we see new data centers being built out, we have to win the war on artificial intelligence. We're going to need more and more energy in this country. So what President Trump did yesterday is exactly what America needs right now.
Okay, but what is the practical effect of that? And how do you respond to the Biden people who are like, why is everyone saying that we weren't drilling, because they claim that they were?
Well, what the Biden administration did was everywhere they could restrict energy development, they did. On federal lands and in federal waters, just a week ago, they took off 625 million acres offline for American energy development. Fortunately, President Trump just yesterday reversed that order. They tried to restrict development on our waters and in our lands. And what we're going to be able to do now is deliver on that promise of American energy dominance, thanks to these executive orders that were implemented yesterday.
I know that the industry looks for certainty. Here's a little bit more from President Trump last night in the Oval Office.
The biggest thing and factor for inflation is energy. They screwed up my energy policy, and then they went back to it. You know, they hurt it really badly, and then they went back to it, and they started drilling more, but by that time it was too late. We're going to make a lot of money from energy. We have more than anybody else. We're going to make a lot of money from energy.
That's true, of course, for the federal coffers. Do you see some relief for consumers when it comes to new energy policies in the form of bringing down inflation and the cost of things like energy, of course, but also food?
Energy is in everything. Oil and gas is in almost everything that you use every single day. From the makeup you use, to the clothes that you wear, to the microphones that are on our lapels. We are going to need a lot more energy and a lot more oil and gas far into the future. So opening up these resources, both onshore and off, and allowing the regulatory regime to be cut back as well, which is another key focus of these executive orders, is going to be key to our energy future. Because we all know that we're going to need a lot more, and cutting costs is all about more supply here in the United States.
Quickly, Mike, Governor Newsom said yesterday about Trump's executive orders on climate change in terms of withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement. If you don't believe in science, believe your own damn eyes. And of course, he's talking about the wildfires. How do you respond to that?
Well, the truth of the matter is that the United States leads the world in oil and gas production, but it also leads the world in emissions reduction. We can do both of these things. And the way that we've been able to cut back on our emissions is through new technology. We're going to be focused on cutting emissions regardless of what international treaties we're in or not in. That will be a key focus of the oil and gas industry.
It's just good business anyway. All right. Thank you, Mike.